so much for clicking on my video. I'm OHLEEN and today I'm going to be showing you my current handbag collection, talking through the lessons learned and a little bit of story time because each bag kind of holds a story, but we won't make it too long. I think I'm going to focus more on the lessons learned from each bag. Hopefully you too can take something from it. I will be doing this in the order of the oldest to the newest, so I think you'll be able to see how I was buying things when I was buying bags. Some reasons were silly, some reasons were legitimate, but hey ho, we learn as we go. Bag number one is this AllSaints shoulder bag. I love this bag. It's just that the story behind it is actually I got my first credit card and it was £300, and guess what I went and did is buy a bag for £300. Knowing what I know now, I should not obviously not have spent the entire credit limit on a bag, and I'm very sure this ended up in sale at some point, but nonetheless I still have it, like probably 8-7 years me having this bag now. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy, it's really strong, really good quality, and it smells lovely. It smells nice. It smells like leather. I don't use it a lot. I use it when I'm traveling because I can put my life in there. I can even fit my laptop and probably like an outfit or pajamas if I'm like going to my sister's. That's when I mostly use it. The color is great as well. It's like a matte black, so it kind of goes with everything. So that's bag number one. I love it. We have a love-hate relationship. It's literally, like I said, a me, not you situation. And it's because of the way I went about buying this bag. Pretty silly. Don't do what I did. Next up is this bucket bag, which was actually gifted by Bay. When I got it, it was summer, and obviously this is quite a summer bag, and I liked the size. I was working in the city, so I would take this to work. I could put my laptop in here, I could put lunch in here, whatever you need for the day, I could put it in here. So yeah, it's a pretty good and versatile bag. I like the color, the brown. It's again very versatile, and you can carry it onto so many outfits. So this was gifted, although I selected it. We were out and he bought it for me. I got it from TK Maxx. It is a Jaeger, the brand Jaeger. It's definitely a summer bag. I wouldn't bring this out any other time. Currently it's just holding hair and makeup stuff under my bed. But when the sun keeps glowing like this, definitely I'm going to be using it more. So yeah, bag number two. And I love this bag. I do love it. Next up is actually this bag. Now, if you remember from my old videos, I did a giveaway of the brown version. This bag is from LooksLikeSummer, and I loved the uniqueness. When I saw it, I immediately fell in love. It's very like not on trend, very edgy, but for that reason, I've worn this out literally a handful of times. One being a wedding, and I think this is very appropriate for it. It's quite a quirky little bag. You can just put your essentials for what you need for that day, for that event, and that's it. You can fit your phone in here, and yeah, makeup and all the rest. I can fit all my 3 phones in here, plus other little bits and bobs. So it's quite a good size for going out, and I love the fact that it holds shape. It holds its shape even when you put weight inside it. So that's pretty cool. The other thing as well is it does take color. The one time I wore it to a wedding, to an event, I was wearing a peach dress, and I guess it was on me and it was rubbing on the dress constantly, and it picked up the color. How crazy is that? And that was just an organza dress, you know. It was like it was an organza material, outer material, so it was crazy how it was able to pick up that color. I tried to clean it, but you can still see it, but it doesn't look bad. It just looks like it's meant to be there. But I love it. It's such a quirky bag, and I love it. Next up is this bag, which I have no business having this bag, honestly. This is one of those bags where you see online and you fall in love with the idea. You fall in love with the idea, but what on earth you are actually going to do with it in your life, that's still yet to be known. It's such a cute concept, cute idea, And literally it's a posing bag. I think I don't know how practical, like walking around with a cage. I think it's just, I don't know if I'm that person, and I haven't even tried to take it out. I think I'm going to try to take it out this year. It's an interesting bag, okay, but I have not used it. I bought it, I've never used it, and it's quite a nice size. I could fit what I need to fit in here, and it wasn't cheap either. It wasn't cheap, and I've never used it. Oh, this was from Little Lavish Alice. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they were, and I think they still are, really majorly an Instagram shop. What I would say I learned from this is, yes, when you see something online, it looks amazing, it looks cute, it looks edgy, but then think about your wardrobe. I do that now more, but before I never used to do it, hence this purchase here. But yeah, you live and you learn. Okay, story time. So this, right, strolling, minding my own business in Bluewater, and I stumble across Aspinal of London. Aspinal London for me was one of those shops that you would just watch from outside. You never enter in. I never had the confidence to go in there. I don't know why it's so intimidating to enter. Well, now not anymore, but before I would find it so intimidating to enter because I don't know, it doesn't make sense, because it's like the people that are working in there, they're staff, and they too, you know, they're just people. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? I was scared, but now I'm not anymore. But anyway, yeah, so Aspinal was one of those shops that you would just look at the display window and you keep it moving. Then one day I finally, I don't know, I got the courage to go in. I don't know. And I went in, and the girl was so nice. We chit-chatted. We found out we're actually from the same country. We found out we shared birthdays. Like, it was a vibe. It was like, wait. And then we just got super comfortable and really friendly with each other. Long story short, she offered me a discount, and I got this bag. This was my first purchase from Aspinal. My first splurge, even though it was discounted, it wasn't cheap for me. It was definitely my pride and joy when I got it, and I felt like someone else when I got it. I didn't want it black because I think black is too strong for my wardrobe, current wardrobe, and probably future wardrobe too. I'm not really a fan of black, but I do have a black one, which we'll talk about in a minute. This one I love. It's navy blue. It's as versatile as a black bag for me. And literally it looks and works great on everything. It looks better when it's a little bit full. It's got more stuff inside and it's plumpy. I love this. This is my go-to when I want to look snatched and I need to carry things. Like, maybe I'm going for meetings or for an interview. Back when I did interviews, I would take something like this because I can fit what I need to. We love this. Okay, so next pretty much is mostly bags that I've been gifted, like birthdays and stuff. So you start to notice the price it starts to go up. Oh, I love my family. And then Bay got me this, has my name on it as well. Off London offers that service, which is a pretty cool service. So I got this bag. Now, story time once again. So this is actually, wait, before going to story time, this is just a clutch, and it's such a cute clutch. It's very versatile, and it really transforms an outfit. It really gives it that next level, put together, intentional, somewhat formal, or rather clean. Actually, depends the vibe you want to go for. You can wear this with a casual outfit. It's just going to be that thing that assembles and brings everything together and makes it look very, very clean. This is the only black bag that I have. So, and I love it. And I'm proud to have this bag. Story time. Okay, after I got this bag from Aspinal, I went back to my friend and I got another bag which looked exactly like this one. Long story short, mother came, mother saw the bag, mother fell in love with the bag, and mother took the bag. My mom took the bag, and do you know what I gave her? I gave her the bag, and obviously she's my mom. I love my mom. But I was also in love with the bag. Not as much as I love my mom, but you know, I was in love with the bag. And that was like my second splurge, my second big purchase. Even though it was at a discount, it was still a big purchase. So my boyfriend was like, oh no. So then he got me this bag. The amazing thing about this, you know, like, God just says, do you know what? So here you go for like blessing other people, I'm gonna dash you. This one is pink inside. So Aspinal does this thing whereby like it's little additions to their staples. Maybe it will have a certain shade that wasn't in the previous one. So each purchase will always be similar but has an element of uniqueness to it. And this one has a pink inside. And you know, if you don't know how I feel about pink, my favorite color is pink, but not in that, you know, crazy way. I like subtlety with it, like this, and I love that it's inside, and gray and pink, the colors gray and pink combined are beautiful. This bag was my go-to for work when I needed to go on a long journey. It has so many compartments to, you know, put all your priced items, high value items, and it's got 2 phone slots as well, and a middle zipped section, which is where I would usually put my laptop. I love this hanging little belt as well, and it does have, again, my initials and my boyfriend's initials on there, so a little personal touch. It's now more sentimental, you know, there's a story behind it. And then this happened. We got this. Going by pictures, it looked amazing, it looked cute, it had structure in the picture. This was the difference. In person, boy, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I've never used it. I think I am gonna use it. I'm waiting for the occasion to use it. It's just that it's really flimsy, and essentially if I want to use this bag, I can't put anything heavy because it's gonna droop. It's really gonna droop. So the concept for this bag was beautiful. The idea, I can see where this person was going. The execution, however, I don't know. This bag is just it's very cheap looking. That's not how it looked, and it wasn't cheap either. You know, it was like 70-80 pounds. I would say probably that this is the most disappointing bag here, actually, where the concept, the idea is good, but the practicality is really lacking. But you live and you learn, and this is why I'm doing this video, so that, you know, when you're looking for a bag, when you're seeing bags online, you know, why are you liking it? What are you then going to do with it with your current wardrobe? What kind of outfits can you have? There's not many I can do with this bag because it's such a summer vibe. But I only have 2 really seasonal bags, and I think I'm going to keep it that way because, yeah, you can't have a bag only for one season unless you live in a hot country, of which this ain't hot. So then, second from last is this bag that I got from LTL London as a dupe, kind of, yeah, a Chanel dupe, really, isn't it? I think that's the vibe they were going for, and I did it as part of a review for you guys. I like this bag because it's my knockabout bag. It's my everyday bag, you know, when I just want to look okay, put together, but nothing too serious. The size is great. The only thing I have with this bag is when I was trying to take off the plastic off the label, it's almost as though they put this buckle on and drilled in the plastic, so there's bits of plastic around it. It's just silly. It's really silly. And the other thing as well that took me some getting used to is silver, the silver chain. When you start to want to style it and make it work with your outfits, it's you then realize you actually have to think about this. It's just, it took some getting used to because, as you can see, it's mainly gold if there is any metal showing on my bags. Yeah, that's the only thing. But I do love this bag. I use it a lot, actually. I use it a lot, and I love that fact. I love the burgundy inside, the inside that's burgundy. That's really rich. It's so beautiful. That's all I can say about this bag. I use it a lot, and I'm very happy about that because you don't want to get stuff and then you don't use it. Last but certainly not least, it is my Bottega cassette bag. I don't know why I'm whispering. My Bottega cassette bag, and I am in love. What it does to outfits is actually, it's a transformation. Like it's so beautiful. Holding it makes you feel so, I'm lost for words. This is so beautiful. I bloody love this bag, and I know that's the very reason why I got it for myself. It's a little a little. It was not a little treat, but it was a treat. I want the cloud bag, the actual one. There's a lot of dupes, but I want that one because I think it was so much nicer. This is currently my pride and joy in this collection. But then again, it's so new. It's not even 3 months old. So yeah, I love this bag. I love the color. I love the concept. It's such a creative concept. I love suede. I have a thing for suede. This gets kept in the dust bag in the box. I've kept the box for this one because I'm still really precious about it, and the box is so pretty. I think that this is a great foundation. These are great staples, and I think I have that now. I now want colors in staple shapes. So a shape like this, maybe I'll go and get a blue or a pink or a green bag. A shape like this, maybe I'll go and get a green or an orange, really bright, not even pastel, I'm talking solid bright. So yeah, that's on my wish list now because I think I'm satisfied with these, and I love how they contribute to my wardrobe, and they work minus 102. But other than that, everything's great. Everything is great. I hope this has been helpful. I think the purpose for me of me showing you this was to show you how some of these bags ended up in my wardrobe, what was my thinking, and what is my thinking now, what am I looking out for. That's pretty much all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Comment below what was your favorite. Let me know what's your favorite, what's your most interesting bag, and of course if you have any particular questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and until next time, next time will be Sunday next week, 6 p.m. GMT. Until then, stay safe and enjoy summer.